to say rest in peace to the late great Don Newcombe, Brooklyn Dodgers pitcher, Hall of Famer, Cy Young Award winner, World Series champion. More importantly, a strong African American man who, in a day and time when Jim Crow and everything was stacked against, he emerged from the Negro Leagues and became one of the greatest pitchers and players ever. And the Brooklyn Dodgers meant a great deal to a certain segment of population. That's what black folks with Jackie Robinson and Roy Campanella. And Don Newcombe was a fiery, hard-throwing pitcher. He predated Sandy Koufax and Don Drysdale and the Dodgers allure. But what he represented Brooklyn meant tenfold. He was strong, predated Bob Gibson and Juan Marshall as well. He was a great, strong pitcher, and he lived to be 92 years old. Um, but he meant more than just on the field. He was a very important figure. Stayed strong when you're dealing with racism first up close and personal. People taunting you, calling you out your name, etc., etc., etc. To be dignified, to hold it together, to break barriers, break those walls. The man's a pioneer. I think it's always important to acknowledge our past greats because um, just never getting enough due and credit. You just lost a great one in Frank Robinson, and now with Don Newcombe. So you heard these names growing up if you were a baseball fan, especially being black growing up. If you got the history of what they represented, what they meant. So um, this was, one of those big time players that left a lasting impression. Strong body work, strong work ethic, and he was a man's man. He was tough, and he had a great career despite the obstacles. Imagine if you come into a divided league in the country, Jim Crow, you have to eat certain places. He said something very potent. He said that when the Dodgers got off a bus ride in St. Louis, they were segregated to the Negro hotels, and the white players didn't get off. And he said that stayed in his mind. Of course, it stays in your mind because it's a lasting reminder of the divide and conquer. And if you're a team, you're supposed to be a team, not one here and there. So, um, but he was strong. And I wanted to send thoughts and prayers out to Don Newcombe, to his family, to his friends, to fans all over the world. And also just a reminder of growing up with my parent people who used to talk about the Brooklyn Dodgers and what they meant, how they broke color barriers, and was more than Branch Rickey trying to do it on baseball. It was a social commentary. So rest in peace to Don Newcombe, age 92, one of the all-time greats on and off the field. Feel free to leave comments, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.